Hey, what's up, everybody? Good evening. It's your boy Pascal,
And your girl Sandy.
and welcome to the Real Beef with S and P. We are back at it again with another story, with a quick, very quick show for you guys today. But we did want to share with you guys this new story that is popping off right now in pop culture. People are really talking about this. This is a really crazy. This is a crazy story. So before we get into everything, do us a favor, real quick, hit that like button down below, crush it, make it scream out your name. And of course, do not forget, most importantly, do not forget to hit that subscribe button. We really do appreciate you guys showing love and bringing your energy over here to this show. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button. All right. But Sandy, how you doing? How you living? Before we get into everything, how you living?
Before we get into all this crazy, we're good. You know, it's been an interesting day. I think we both have experienced some interesting days today.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just been one of those days. It's been one of those couple weeks. Let's just put it that way. It's been kind of crazy. We had some technical issues over here for a little bit, which is why we a little tardy for the party. That's on my end.
Hella tardy.
Everything, start all over again. Okay.
Yeah.
But thank God it all worked out and we're here now. Okay. So all is good. I'm better now that we are here. Okay.
Doggone it, we are here, and that's all that matters, y'all. But like I said, we're here for a very short one, but we do appreciate you guys being here. Oh, how are you doing, Pascal? Oh, I'm so happy.
I was letting you finish your sentence.
So,
I was gonna let you finish, bro. But hold on. How are you doing, sir? How was your day?
Stop. You're so kind. Always thinking of others. Always thinking of others. So you know what? It has been it's been a very interesting day. Long story short, and of course, a lot of you guys in here already know what's been going down. I do appreciate all your support and love and all that. We're not going to get into details and into the nitty gritty on all this. You guys do know what my day has been like, but I appreciate the support. I really do appreciate the love. Really, you guys are amazing, and I'm sure everything will be remedied very soon. Just hold on tight. Just hold on tight. Everything will be remedied soon. But speaking of situations that really need to be remedied, you like what I did there? Hey,
that was a really smooth transition, bro.
I'm working on my segues. I'm working on my transitions as much as I can. Okay, that was hella smooth. Okay, all right. Rolling with the homies. Okay, so anyway.
Rolling with the homies. Oh my God, it's been so long since I heard that.
That's a deep cut, right?
Right.
We do have to talk about this. Let's keep it real. Danileigh has not had the best of years. Let's just say that. Danileigh has had the last couple years, they have kind of gone really bad for her as of late. And so we got this new update. It's been popping off. People have been talking about this. I mean, from her being dogged by DaBaby on his live Instagram in front of the whole world, okay, basically saying she just a side piece and all that.
Yeah, man.
To now, this situation right here. Danileigh has recently been arrested for a DUI hit and run, y'all. Hit and run. She ran. Okay, after hitting somebody on a moped. Okay, so we got to get into this article really quick. Here's her glorified mugshot in case you missed it. Okay, so this is pretty crazy in my personal opinion. Okay, but it is crazy, but not really. We're going to talk about that in a second.
Right.
Okay. But let's get into this. We already know that she is DaBaby's baby mama. Okay. DaBaby got a baby with her and she the baby mama. Say that 15,000 times fast. But moving on. According to police reports, okay, obtained by TMZ, which is the article we're reading here, Danileigh was seen by several witnesses driving at a high rate speed and swerving in and out of lanes near Miami Beach. Eventually, cops say she struck somebody who was on a motorized scooter and dragged that moped for about a block. Somebody flagged down a nearby officer who then initiated the stop. In the paperwork, The cop describes Danny as smelling of alcohol. He conducted field sobriety tests, which he says she failed, and says she later took a breathalyzer. There she is trying to sing. Moving on. The officer claims.
He said
Sorry.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. I did.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
My bad.
Can I have a little bit of
mess
fun?
up your flow, dog.
Can I have a little bit of fun?
My
Can I have
bad.
a little bit of fun?
He said trying.
It's been a day. Can I have a little bit of fun?
Yes, rightfully so. I'm gonna give that one to you.
Okay. Let's continue. Okay,
Oh.
let's continue.
Yes.
As we were saying, as I proceed, okay, to give you what you need. All right. Hey, B2K, right?
Ooh.
Isn't it B2K? Anyway,
it's old school.
That's what I'm here for. So moving on, okay. The officer claims that she blew a 0.15 and a 0.48. All right. Or sorry, 0.148. I'm sorry. Nearly twice the legal limit. Danny was cuffed, then taken to jail, where she was booked on 3 felony charges, y'all. Driving under the influence, leaving the scene of a crash with serious bodily injury, and DUI, damage to property. So as for the person who cops say was hit, cops claim they were treated at a local hospital where they say they were told by docs that this man suffered a kidney laceration and a spinal fracture. Yo, this is some serious stuff. Whatever she did to this guy he's in bad shape. This is not great. This is not good news. And let's not forget, he got hit by a car. Okay, guys? Dude got hit by a car.
On a moped with his full body out.
On a moped while his whole body. Okay.
Exposed.
I mean, you know, that's showing up, I don't know, showing up with fists to a gunfight. It is just, it ain't going to happen. Okay. You showing up with fists to a car fight. It ain't gonna, the car's going to win every time. Every single time. So we got to talk about this because this is absolutely crazy. And as we already know, okay, Danileigh, I keep on saying Danileigh.
I know.
Danileigh, you know what I mean? She is not having the best of the last few years. Okay, it's been really bad. But I got a question though. Is this a full-on example of who she really is and maybe what DaBaby was saying about how she is around whenever she's had a little bit too many, when she turns into Miss Too Many? Is this really how she acts? Is she reckless like this? Or is this just like the downward spiral of the I don't know, the backlash that she's received on social media since the Instagram video that is seen and heard around the world? What do you think, Sandy?
You know, I'm not even going to lie to y'all. And I know some of y'all are trying to familiarize yourself with Danileigh. She kind of came up on the scene for her dance more than anything. You know what I mean? But then more specifically, she's more known now because of the whole DaBaby situation, being his baby mama, him having gone and went live and all of that. So that's kind of where a lot more people now know of her, unfortunately, right? But she's a very, very talented woman, okay? So when I saw this, the minute I saw it, I had to look twice. I was like, there is no way what I just read is right? Because y'all, when I say this woman has gone through so much shit in this last 2 years, child, okay? But there's so many things I could say about this. One, I was shooketh. That is the last thing I would have ever thought to have seen of her at all in any capacity. Never in a million years would I think that she would have literally, had something like this happen. Okay. And her be the person behind the wheel and dealing with all of that or whatever. Right. Number one, of course, prayers to the person that she hit. Obviously, all the support and the love and the prayers go to that person, and I hope that they're okay. Okay. Because those are serious injuries. Right. But the first thing I thought when I saw this shit was, my God, I was rooting for you, girl. Like, if you know her story, if you know what she's been through these last 2 years, the bullshit, all, it's not all on DaBaby either. Okay. They both were just toxic for each other. All the viral content, all the bullshit that happened this last year or two. In these last few months, it seemed like she was coming up out of it, right? And getting kind of distancing herself from that crazy that happened.
I mean,
over these last couple of years. You guys see this right here.
Let's keep it real. We're never gonna forget this Instagram live. Like, not never, ever, 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 ever. And the thing is that what's sad about this whole thing, okay, is that well, let's keep it real. If she really, I don't know. There's situations where I feel that people forget the fact how talented they are, and they lean on who they are with, like as if that is their calling card, that is their clout card, instead of actually like resting on their own laurels, resting on their own true talents. You said a second ago, or in the very beginning, saying that she is a very talented individual and all that, but does anybody really know her for her talents anymore?
No,
let's keep it real.
That's the unfortunate
We only know her as the baby mama of DaBaby.
And the yellow bone comment, the song or whatever. That.
Yep. Oh dear. Oh,
all of that.
God,
right.
Okay.
Then there was another situation where she got literally kicked out of DaBaby's house. He had to kick her out the house. Right. This is back in 2021.
Right.
He kicked her out the house. He called the cops. Okay. That was also on live as well. She got 2 misdemeanor charges for that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, then her brother, fought DaBaby in a bowling alley. I don't even know. That is the most random thing ever. But right around that time, he done fought DaBaby. They had a scuffle in the bowling alley or whatever. Like, that is now what you know Danileigh for, unfortunately. And it totally outshadows everything else. Like, that's all we know, right? And now this, right?
She going to prison.
So, right. It's like, and you can't even say, some people, I was kind of looking at the blogs, looking to see what people were kind of commenting. And, it was a mixed bag. It was a little bit of everybody being like, well, shit, that's karma. That's her or whatever. Right. Then there were people that were like, I feel for the person. Obviously they're sending love to the person who was the victim, obviously, in this. But then there were some people, a few, not a lot, but a few that were just like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Then there were some that were just like, man, she just this girl can't catch a break. Reality is, at the end of the day, that's a grown ass woman.
Grown.
She is a grown ass woman, and everything that she has done, she had complete control over how she responded to it. Right. So the whole situation with DaBaby, she didn't have to do all that on live. She could have left his house when he went live and just kept it moving. She didn't have to have that moment. You know what I'm saying? But she's a younger girl. You know what I mean? And there was a point in time for a minute where I was like, I felt like she was going through that young and dumb stage. Like, she just, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know, and she's getting new money, she's got some new celebrity and all of that. And she was just obsessed with DaBaby. But there comes a point in time where it's like, you a grown ass woman. The shit that you're doing, you've made those decisions yourself. Right. All the stuff that she's recently been known for. And then this, what I'm trying to figure out is, was she by herself? Who was around her? Who let her get in the damn car? Right? What happened to Uber and Lyft?
I mean, let's keep it real. Do you think she really needs to be with or without somebody to do this kind of idiot shit?
Absolutely not.
Idiotic shit. Let's keep it real. For a fact that if she was with somebody or was not with somebody, I mean, this still would have happened. I guarantee you, this is not the first time she has jumped behind the wheel of one of her cars and drove half cocked. Let's keep it real, okay? And maybe even worse, even more messed up than she was when she got pulled over this time.
How fast are you driving to be dragging the moped too for a damn block?
Say that again. What? Say
how
that
fast
again.
Are you driving the damn car to drag a moped for a block or two? I mean, that's crazy.
That's the other thing too, because let's not forget, she tried to keep driving. It's not like she went bing, oh my gosh, and stopped. She kept going for a block. And let me be real. Miami blocks aren't short. Okay, they belong. Okay,
Yep.
so for me, I'm going, all right. So she just drove. She just kept driving. I don't. Maybe she didn't even know that this person, this poor soul, was getting dragged by her in the first place because she was so drunk off her mind. You see what I'm saying? So to me, I look at this and I say, all right, I get it. We're all young. We at some point we're young and dumb. Okay, but she has a full kid.
She
has
is a
brought
whole
a
mama.
child into the world. She is a
Period.
full ass mama. She needs to be a lot more responsible than what she's doing, what she did right then and there. But I will tell you this: her bad behaviors, her bad habits, which I'm sure she does have, okay,
Absolutely.
caught up with her. That's it. I guarantee you all this stuff. There have been, I'm sure there were warning signs way before this too. And yet she would get, just go ahead, leave, or the cops would maybe let her go, that kind of thing. Oh, she's just being erratic. Let her cool off. A lot of it, I'm sure, has happened in the privacy of her own home or in DaBaby's house, for example. But outside of that, man, I'm telling you, all those other times that she's just been lucky, finally just caught up with that ass.
Yeah,
and that's really it.
I don't have empathy. You see what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
there is no empathy for that. Obviously, she hurt somebody. That's number one. Not only that, she's lucky, and I'm not saying that this is a good thing, but I'm saying it could have been far worse. She could have caused a multi-vehicle accident. She could have killed the person.
Yep.
She could have, there is so much more. She could have injured herself. She could have also, died as well. There's a lot more that could have come from this, but it's just like, damn, girl, get your shit together for a few months, literally for just a few months. It was a very short period of time. Okay. For the last few months, she hasn't been on anybody's radar about anything too crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She's got this new single called Tasty out, right? And it's a cute little song. She had a little dance to it and everything. And people were doing little dances. It was on TikTok and all of that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yo.
Right?
Yo. Sorry, I hate to interrupt you. I'm just going to say this really quick. But she was driving a G-Wagon, yo. G-Wagon. She was driving a G-Wagon. Can I just show you guys what I'm talking about? This kind of car. She was driving this kind of car.
That big ass car.
That's exactly what I'm trying to say. I'm surprised she didn't go over the moped. Damn. She was she was riding a nice ride. I will say that too. That's a nice ass ride, but damn.
Yeah.
Damn, y'all. Okay.
I'm like, get your shit together. And at this point, I'm like, is it too late? I don't know at this point. Right? Because this is, how much more can she do? You feel me? And you have a whole baby. And here's the thing, right? I was checking out her Instagram. I've been following her for a while. Checked her Instagram not too long ago, just a few hours ago. She done had a Smirnoff campaign up on her page, right? And I should have screenshot it. Okay. I saved it. They deleted it. Obviously, her PR team, people behind her or whatever. Okay. Or whoever the fuck might have been with her that should have told her ass to get an Uber or a Lyft. Okay. But they done took the Smirnoff ad down. And that was posted like a couple days ago because she's been on tour and all that kind of stuff. She's been performing Tasty and all this kind of stuff. And then, of course, everybody went to DaBaby's comments on his Instagram, to let him know, like, oh, you might be getting DaBaby. Okay. And his response was literally promoting his next concert.
Yep.
So far, that's the response he came up with. Because obviously he knows people are going to be on his page right after that went live. And so literally he posted something about whatever his next stop is finna be. And that was that. They were like, you know what? So it's a hot ass mess. And unfortunately, like, there is no excuse.
What do you expect?
Absolutely no excuse for this.
But as far as the side of DaBaby, what do you expect him to say? Were you expecting him to like show emojis of doing? Were you expecting him to do cartwheels or something like that? Show a photo of him going, yeah. No, you know what I mean? In freeze frame. Like, I don't think so.
He's so much of an asshole that he would say
he is
shit, right?
He's an asshole.
That I'm thankful he just did that. Don't say shit else DaBaby. Like, we don't need to see any more back and forth between
Nah,
y'all at all ever in life. Like, we had
nah.
plenty of that over these last couple of years. Y'all good. Promote your concert, bro. Okay? Because she gonna need you to help with DaBaby. Okay?
Uh,
She gonna be hemmed up for a minute
yeah.
after all of this.
Yeah,
Okay?
she's in bad shape. I will say this too, though. He ruined her. I said it. He ruined her.
I don't think it's just him. It's
I know.
her.
I'm not
She's toxic too.
I'm not saying it's just. I'm not saying it's just him. I'm just saying he contributed to her own self-destruction, and that's the sad part of it all. Because yes, I remember her Instagram videos and stuff like that. Her Instagram videos. I remember them. I remember seeing them a long time ago, going like, "Wow, she's really great looking. She's a great dancer. She's got some talent." Blah blah blah. Then swoops in DaBaby. I don't know. It just seemed like, I don't know.
She was
Maybe it was too much vitamin D and THC. That's what I think. And then her mind went crazy and then did that song, that Yellow Bone. What was it? Yellow Bone, Yellow Tone,
whatever it was,
whatever the hell that song was.
Whatever that thing was.
And then the rumors about her not wanting to get interviewed by Black women and all that stuff. You don't remember any of that?
I remember.
I guess she was scared of getting backlash for the song that she created. The Yellow Bone or Yellowstone, Redstone, Yellowstone, whatever the hell it was.
Right.
All right. She, she was already getting so much backlash for that ish. So she was already put into a category that I think she didn't want to be in. But then that IG story IG video, that live, did not help her situation at all. And then obviously more stuff unearthed. So I feel like she's already been on this weird, messed up, downward spiral because the person that she's was hoping to have her back and stand by her side ain't there. And he did it live on IG in front of hundreds of thousands of people. You see what I'm saying? It's pretty messed up when you're thinking, oh, my boo's got me. And he's like, no, you just a side chick, man. We ain't serious. The hell you talking about? And embarrassing her on that live. So I feel that now that we see her, and I get it, she got a new song. I ain't never heard of it. Okay, I'm gonna be real. I don't know if it's tasty. I don't even know if I like it. If it tastes good or not. Is it tasty? What's tasty? But anyway, outside of that, I don't know anything about that song personally. I don't. And so when the next thing I hear about her is this, I'm going, oh, damn. Right. Not, oh, check out her new song. It's called Tasty and it's playing on the radio. I haven't heard it on the radio and I listen to the radio every day. So I find that a little bit weird, but and tragic because I feel that this was a very talented girl that ran into the wrong dude, that dude who is successful and he's an F-boy for himself, full embodiment of an F-boy.
That part.
He went and of course she allowed it to happen. I'm not sitting here saying it wasn't doesn't take two to tango. It most definitely does. And it takes two very toxic people to tango. And then she's the only one that's really gotten the negative backlash, really. He's out there living his life and still successful and making money while she's drinking herself into running over dudes on mopeds. That is really sad.
I'm so disappointed, dog, because I've followed her story for a while, so that's probably why I'm like a little more fully invested, because when that whole thing went down, I was a fan of Danileigh before she even made contact with DaBaby. Like, I've been known about her music for a while. She was kind of underground, but people kind of knew about her who were in that realm. I love dance too, and that's part of it, right? Because she's a dancer before anything, right? And so I just love the way she danced and how much energy she put into it. And then it was just like, that celebrity, and then she started to, it has been the worst 2+ years of life for this girl, right? And all of it could have been prevented. It's not like it's stuff that happened to her, just happenstance. The unfortunate thing is that their daughter has been exposed to all this too, because Velour, who is her daughter, I believe she's almost 2 years old, literally was there most of the times that all these lives and all this bullshit was going on, right? And so here we are now, with this whole DUI, hit and run, right? 3 felonies. This is major, right? This is major, and I'm so curious to see what happens from here. But
yeah.
I'm just mad at the girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just like, man, you were doing all right. You were off the blog. it was like you showing your little body. You got your titties done because she done got her titties done and all this kind of stuff recently. And she was showing off her new titties. And, her ass looks a little better now too. Lord only knows whatever she did with that. And, she got her new song Tasty out. And then she's doing concerts and shit. And so I'm thinking, okay, honey, the glow up. Let people know you don't need the brother. You good. You a good mom. You were good. You dancing, singing, coming out with your song. They ain't got shit to do with him because remember she was on that tour before where it was like the album was called My Side. So you already know it was all about him and all the bullshit they went through. So now you're doing something that is not related to DaBaby and any other bullshit. And then you do this dumbass shit. What were you thinking, woman? Who the fuck was around her? I'm trying to figure out who is in her circle. And
who is in her crew? That's what I'd like to know too. That's what I want to know too. What's in her crew?
Was she out on her own solo dolo in Miami?
Right.
Like, what's up?
L-Dub, real quick. I bet she had that song blasting while she was pushing that magic school bus full speed.
Ooh.
Bro.
Lord.
I'm done. But but L-Dub ain't wrong. I'm gonna say that. I mean, I'm sure she's like, taste it, and then go. Oh,
right. It's terrible. This is so bad, y'all. Like, she dragged
drinking
him.
Smirnoff, just straight from the head, all in the car, blazing down the road.
Man, I'm just so disappointed in this girl. And I mean, she's also contributed to Beyonce's current concert right now. She contributed to the choreography. She is actually in the credits for having helped her with the choreography for her current concert. Like, she is doing or was doing big things and making moves and in this shit.
This is this is what I'm saying, where stardom takes over talent.
Yes.
Because the talented person that's been, you got this raw talent, this God-given talent, when suddenly they forget about all the gifts that have been bestowed upon them, and they're just looking at this shiny, object that's right up above them, instead of realizing that where they are is just as shiny, just as dope, probably even better and even more comfortable. They want to get to right over there. So then they go over there. And then most of the time, because I really don't like DaBaby. I'm going to be real. I don't like him. But, okay. And I don't think he's talented. I said it.
What?
But you got it. Oh, I don't think he's talented.
He's an asshole. I agree with you on the asshole part.
I don't think.
Well, then I love DaBaby. I don't like his personality.
Okay. Every song sounds the same. Sorry. He raps the exact same in every single song. He doesn't change it up at all. And I get it that all rappers and all singers have their own way of doing things and blah, blah, blah. But no disrespect to anybody. Don't come at me. All right. I don't want no smoke. This is just a rapper. Okay. He is not going to change the world. He is definitely not Tupac. Okay. But he is somebody that I'm not a fan of. All right. But I do think he's a bona fide asshole. He's a grade A asshole. And some people who are assholes do not deserve the crown that they are given. He has this luck. He has this, whatever you want to call them, talent. Fine. He's got this talent, but he is using it in the wrong way. That's what I think. And then he's also messing up talented individual or contributing to the demise of somebody else's talent, right? And their possible life. Okay. That's not good. Always try to be a positive light. I get these guys are, these talented individuals, these superstars. And again, a lot of these superstars shouldn't be superstars. Sorry, because they don't know that where they are is deserved. And it's a place that they should acknowledge that they're in that they're being blessed, or I'm not trying to get holy or anything, but you know what I'm saying. I'm not trying to get religious.
Right. No,
not even trying to go down that route. But what I'm trying to say is, like, you are given this brass ring. There's so many people that would literally chop off their left limb for an opportunity that you have been given.
Yep.
And a lot of these guys sit there full on just arrogant pieces of trash. They treat the people around them like trash. They treat the women that they're with as well like trash, okay? Because they realize that they know that, I'm doing you a favor by standing next to me. you know, us in these photos on social media and everything, I'm doing you a favor by just even existing next to your ass.
And she
All
was
right.
loving it.
So, and that's exactly what I feel happened here. And you got somebody who everyone's going, you're DaBaby, you're DaBaby. And that gets into that person's head. And then what does he do? He treats everyone else except his mama and maybe his relatives. Okay. Aside from them, he treats them all like absolute horseshit, dog water. And that's exactly what happened to her. Now she's all messed up in the head. She doesn't know any better. She doesn't know if she can.
Yes, she does. That's a grown ass woman with a whole ass kid.
But no, she doesn't. No, she doesn't. Because if she did, she wouldn't be pounding Smirnoff in a G-Wagon down.
Well, no, we don't know. We don't know if it was Smirnoff.
Miami Boulevard.
An advertisement. That was an advertisement. Remember, everything we say in this video is allegedly. You know,
I'm just playing.
But everything we say in this video is alleged. I should say that. We don't know them motherfuckers. We just talk about them. Okay. But look, I'm gonna put you like this.
Go ahead.
Because then she is in deep doo-doo. Okay.
Oh, it's a wrap.
All the
It's a wrap. She's going to rehab.
It's a wrap. Like
this
shit is. This is
trying to make me go to rehab. Right? She's going to rehab, baby.
Listen, I'm putting you like this. I look. If they had a better relationship, her and DaBaby, she may want to hit him up to get his the number of his lawyer. Okay, because as many cases as DaBaby has beat. Okay, she might need that same motherfucker to beat this motherfucking case, because to be real, she needs every bit of help for this case. This ain't no joke. And DaBaby has had a lot of issues with the law for some very hefty things.
True.
This right here, honey, you might want to make good with your baby daddy, okay? And ask him for that phone number for that lawyer you've been using to get out of all your damn cases, because she's gonna need every single fucking one of them.
Yeah.
I mean, because at this point, she's fucked. And the thing that's the saddest about this is that she's a whole mom with a beautiful baby girl, okay? And both their parents fucked up, okay? And this is just, Lord only knows what's going to happen from here.
That's an understatement.
Okay? For real. And it's like,
I'm just keeping it real.
Just literally takes over. And if there's the reason people know Danileigh is DaBaby and all the bullshit, unfortunately. Unfortunately. And now this, you know what I mean? Like, ain't no tasty concerts coming anytime soon. Highly doubt she gonna get another Smirnoff campaign. Probably should stay away from that.
Yeah. No,
she's pretty much fucked.
That's going bye-bye.
Yeah. All this shit's going bye-bye.
She's screwed for show. I mean, at least for that endorsement. Maybe once she gets this kind of done, I'm sure hopefully she'll be able to, you know, work something out, or her lawyers will be able to work something out. But at the same time, you know, if there is video of this accident and all that, and I'm sure that's going to be the next thing to come out. If that is real, if there is video in existence, that's coming up next. And then, of course, that's not a good look for her either as well. And the other thing, too, is it depends on who was in the car with her. You know, of course, the fact that she was, what was it? They said it was double the legal limit in the state of Florida. Okay. Yeah. It was nearly twice the legal limit. That's some serious stuff. So, and depending on if she has any other priors, if she has had a DUI before, that's another question to ask, because that could really screw her up. Even that could make her situation even worse. The penalties and all that even worse. Then if it's really bad, and depending on what happens with this man that was on the scooter and what happens with him, he's going to sue, I'm sure, knowing that who she is. Well, no matter what, I know he probably going to sue the pants off of whoever did it. But given the fact that it's Danileigh, that might inspire him even more to jack up the price that he wants to obtain from this now known popular celebrity who's driving a G-Wagon, for crying out loud, in Miami, running his ass over. So this could be really bad. Then also on top of it, you know, this is the thing and a concern about the kid, because the kid, custody over the kid could be on the line too. Now, I'm not sitting here saying that is absolutely 110% what is going to go down, but what if it goes down that way? Depending on what kind of history or track record she already has. This could be very bad for her. So
Absolutely.
that's why I'm saying she needs to keep good friends and positive individuals in her corner, because she's
Yes.
clearly in a cry for help. This to me is a full-on cry for help.
Yep.
I'm gonna keep it real. This is not a good look,
At
Danny.
all.
This is not a good look. And from what we have seen, how you were presented yourself on social media, this is not a good look. Do not perpetuate the negativity that's being thrown at you just because you made yellow bone. Okay? I'm
Yeah.
just gonna be I'm gonna be real. Okay? Because I know some people will go down that dark hole. Oh, you think I'm a bad kid? You think I'm a piece of shit? Oh, I'm just gonna keep being a piece of shit. Look at me do all this crazy shit. Look at me being a bad person, doing all the drugs and doing all this stuff and getting pulled over and all that. Serious. All that negative stuff. If you keep perpetuating it, you're gonna find yourself in the slammer. And that's exactly what she's in right now. So I hope she goes to rehab. Seriously.
Yep. I pray. I mean, I pray for all parties involved. I never want to see anybody fall from grace, or I never want to see anybody go through this. This is absolutely horrific. I couldn't imagine being on either end of the situation, whether it was the culprit or the victim, whatever. I don't wish that upon anybody, right? But look, I just looked at the comment you were about to read. That comment,
Yeah.
like she really did hit rock bottom. DJ
Yep,
Sauls,
DJ.
we are so with you on that. Like it's unfortunate. You know what I mean? Because she really truly is a talented woman. But man, she's fucking it up. She's fucking it up for herself. Fuck whatever happened with DaBaby and all that other bullshit. Because at the end of the day, she had control over this situation.
There's
And
other
unfortunately,
God.
it sucks.
There's a lot of good men out there, girls. There's a lot of good
Man,
mans out there, girls. I'm just saying.
And sometimes it's okay to be single. Shit.
It's
Be
okay
single,
to be
be free, have fun, do you, drink responsibly.
Yes.
Okay. And get an Uber or a Lyft if you need it. Or keep your ass at the person's place or house, wherever you were coming from. Stay your ass on the couch, sleep it off, do whatever you got to do. This shit right here, it's like, I just want to know who was with her. They haven't said if she was alone. They haven't said if she was with people. I am curious to see where she was prior to getting in that car. That's what I want to know. Guarantee you, just as you said earlier, that video or information will come out here soon. So very curious to see what happens. But praying for all parties involved, including her, because like I said, I never wish to see anybody fall from grace, hit rock bottom. But maybe this is what she needs to wake the fuck up and get her life together and boss up. Because that young and dumb shit is out the door. When you become a mom, it's called be a mom, be responsible, and take care of your shit. Because you're jeopardizing your chances of being able to have your baby girl. That's a problem. I think I saw Raven, by the way. Hey, what's up, Raven? Mentioned earlier in the chat that literally, and I'm paraphrasing because I'm trying to scroll up to see if I can find it. But she was like, basically like, grow up. She is a mom now. Like I literally devoted my life to my kids. And that's where I'm at. Like once you become a mom, it's like you got a whole nother human being to be responsible
run from.
For. Right.
To run from.
To run from.
Oh, no, not to
you
run
you have those moments too.
To
but
hide from. To hide from.
That part. He's on his way to being, he doesn't know this part yet because he's a daddy, but not a daddy yet. Here in the next couple months. He gonna learn. Okay. You already know he gonna learn the hard way. But no, for real, like I totally agree with Raven. Shout out to you, boo. Like once you become a mom, it's like, okay, how long you gonna be stupid? Like how long you gonna make dumb decisions? Now, whatever you do affects the person you have, that person in your life, that very important person in your life. Every decision she makes affects that little girl, right? Same with DaBaby. It doesn't matter. It impacts and affects her too, right? So listen, Danileigh, I pray for you that you figure out a way to just get your life in fucking order. You know what I mean? And praying for the victim, definitely praying for the victim. And we're gonna watch and see how this
We gonna
unfolds
see.
because I am sure there are more details coming.
Oh, trust me. We gonna see. We gonna see.
Somebody
Trust
had their
and
camera out.
believe.
I guarantee you. We just have not seen the
Oh,
video.
the camera's up, and I'm
You already know.
sure
It's
there's
Miami too.
and I'm
Please.
sure
Somebody
there's
had their camera out.
and I'm sure that there's body cam as well. I'm sure there's body
Oh
cam.
yeah.
Okay, Nicole
True.
B just said this is how Krishan is going to be in these streets. Let me
Oof,
tell you.
God, don't
See,
say
no. Let's not lead. Let's not follow the example. I'm hoping that Krishan, after the baby comes out, she has a moment of clarity. I don't know,
It's not
something.
happening.
Okay,
I don't believe that, and I hate
I
to
have
say
hopes.
that. I don't.
I have
I'm
hopes.
sorry. This girl is just lost in the blue face sauce, and that bitch ain't coming out. I just wish she would. I pray that that doesn't happen, but I don't have high hopes for it.
You know what's interesting to me is that she's sober now, allegedly. And you'd think that a
No, she's
moment of
not, because
clarity.
she's doing the other stuff, the MJ, while
She's
pregnant.
still doing the Mary Jane.
It's
Really?
allegedly, but it's been on video.
I love you, Mary Jane. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Quit lying.
Allegedly.
Quit lying.
But it's been
why would you do? Why?
Right.
Why? You gotta be lying. Blah.
Exactly.
Okay.
And on top of that, setting his house on fire and all that kind of stuff. Like, you pregnant.
You got kid.
I don't know what kind of clarity she's gonna have, and I pray she does, but I just don't see it. I think they're gonna be even worse when the baby's here, because then she's gonna be able to go back to drinking, and that baby's gonna be exposed to so much shit, just like Velour. Danileigh's baby's been exposed to shit before they were even a year old, because the baby was there all the time. The baby Velour, not the baby. The baby Velour was there the whole time. All these viral moments happened. She was there too. So you guys are exposing this poor infant who won't remember a thing, but will be able to relive it in the videos that are going to remain on the internet forever. Okay, when they get older. Right. And Krishan is literally, she's even more toxic than these two. I pray for everybody. I pray for the kids.
I don't think it's going to end properly.
No.
With Blueface and Krishan. I'm already seeing we are gathered here to celebrate the life of ... I'm already thinking that already. I'm sorry. It's the Sid and it's the Sid Vicious and Nancy story just waiting to unearth. I'm being real. Okay. This is worse than Ricky and Bob. Sorry, not Ricky Bobby. This is worse than Whitney and Bobby. Okay. Yeah. All right. At least they lived long. Okay. At least Whitney was around a long time. Okay. He didn't do anything to her. I just feel like it's going to be bad. But going back to this though, I hope that this is a sobering moment. Like you just said, like you're praying for, you're hoping that she comes out of this, finds the help, finds the guidance that she needs. Cause you never know. It may be a one-time thing. This was an accident. This was her using very poor judgment, putting her butt out there like this, like how she did and everything. That could very well be that, or this is a reoccurring thing. And I'm leaning on, I think that this could be a reoccurring thing. And I'm hoping that she realizes, regardless if this was just a one-time oopsie, or if this I'm surprised I got away with it so many times until today. She still needs to go and talk to somebody. That's what I think. Okay. There definitely needs to be some sort of counseling, some sort of situation. And hopefully the judge doesn't just bury her with all kinds of penalties, with all kinds of bad news. But if she does get that bad news, hey, it is the bed that you made. You might as well lie in it. Yeah. But I would say, I don't know if DaBaby is the most responsible individual to give that custody to as well. So that's just something to think about in this situation. Okay. Yeah, it's a lot. But guys, that is the show because
that's a lot. That's heavy.
We're hopeful. Okay. We're hopeful. I'm hopeful. I really am. You know what I mean? I want us all to win. Okay. Out here in this game of life.
Babies. That's where I'm at. I'm praying for the babies. Honestly.
You know what I mean?
These two children did not ask to be here, nor did they get asked to be the child of those types of parents.
No.
Blueface and Krishan.
No, but
Danileigh and DaBaby.
that's why you hope that they're around positive individuals, positive role models that are not their parents, you know, a good auntie, maybe a good grandma, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Gam, something like that, okay?
Yep.
Around somebody that is positive, that's pushing them and leading them down the right way, because God forbid we don't need no Robert Downey Jr.'s out here, you know, starting to smoke at the age of 6 and all that crazy stuff, okay? We don't need that. We got better things to do, like raise those kids right. And hopefully she wakes up and does exactly that. But anyway, guys, we appreciate you guys coming in and being a part of this short one, okay? Really does mean a lot, all right? Again, all things that we just said is alleged, okay?
Yes.
And these are our opinions and our opinions alone for entertainment purposes, just so you guys know. But anyway, please do us a favor, hit that like button down below, crush it. All right. And of course, do not forget to hit that subscribe button. We appreciate all y'all for being here. We'll be seeing you guys very, very soon. I'm sure we'll be doing some pop-up lives throughout the week. Trust me, I got the time now. So I will be.
That's right. We get to spend more quality time together, brother. Come on and give me a hug. Come on. Lean in. You're not going to lean in too.
I don't know.
Look, I'm trying to, you know,
going off. What?
He loves me, y'all.
It's not working, guys. Am I working now? The internet kind of went out weird.
I'm sure it did, brother man.
Did you guys hear anything I just said?
I'm sure it did, brother man.
Oh, thank God you guys didn't hear any of that. You know, I ain't hugging nobody. Okay.
You don't have the best week ever because he gets to spend more quality time with his sister.
No. No, can't wait. But seriously, guys, keep a lookout. We're going to be doing a lot of other pop-ups throughout the week. Okay. We're going to be putting in some time. We got some other stories to give you guys. And if there's anything popping off in pop culture, we will be here live to give it to you as well. Anyway, guys, be good to yourselves. We'll be seeing you guys soon. Peace.
We love y'all. Mwah.